everyone. It's been a hot minute since we did some good old-fashioned Bible reading. We're going to hold off on Revelations for now and head into 2nd Samuel. To give some context, this is after King Saul died, and so David is going to do some stuff. Let's read it. 2nd Samuel 1. After the death of Saul, David returned from his victory over the Amalekites and spent 2 days in Ziklag. On the third day, a man arrived from Saul's army camp. He had torn his clothes and put dirt in his head to show that he was in mourning. He fell to the ground before David in deep respect. "Where have you come from?" David asked. "I escaped from the Israelite camp," the man replied. "What happened?" David demanded. "Tell me how the battle went." The man replied, "Our entire army fled from the battle. Many of the men are also dead, and Saul and his son Jonathan are also dead." "How do you know Saul and Jonathan are dead?" David demanded of the young man. The man answered, "I happened to be on Mount Gilboa, and there was Saul leaning on his spear with the enemy's chariots and charioteers closing in on him. When he turned to me and saw me, he cried out for me to come to him. 'How can I help?' I asked him. He responded, 'Who are you?' 'I am an Amalekite,' I told him. Then he begged me, 'Come over here and put me out of my misery, for I am in terrible pain and want to die.' So I killed him," the Amalekite told David, "for I knew he couldn't live. Then I took his crown and his armband and have brought them here to you, my lord." David and his men tore their clothes in sorrow when they heard the news. They mourned and wept and fasted all day for Saul and his son Jonathan, and for the Lord's army in the nation of Israel, because they had died by the sword that day. Then David said to the young man who brought the news, "Where are you from?" And he replied, "I am a foreigner, an Amalekite who lives in your land." "Why were you not afraid to kill the Lord's anointed one?" David asked. Then David said to one of his men, "Kill him!" So the man would thrust his sword into the Amalekite and killed him. "You have condemned yourself," David said, "for you yourself confess that you killed the Lord's anointed one." David's moody. I'm not done yet. This is 2 Samuel 1:17. Then David composed a funeral song for Saul and Jonathan, and he commanded that it be taught to the people of Judah. It is known as a Song of the Bow, and it is recorded in the book of Joshua. I read that right. Your pride and joy, O Israel, lies dead in the hills. Oh, how the mighty heroes have fallen. Don't announce the news in Gath. Don't proclaim it in the streets of Ashkelon, or the daughters of the Philistines will rejoice and the pagans will laugh in triumph. Well. O mountains of Gilboa, let there be no dew or rain upon you, nor fruitful yields producing the offering of grain. For there the shield of the mighty heroes were defiled, and the shield of Saul will no longer be anointed with oil. Aw. The bow of Jonathan was powerful, and the sword of Saul did its mighty work. They shed the blood of their enemies and pierced the bodies of mighty heroes. How beloved and gracious were Saul and Jonathan. They were together in life and in death. They were swifter than eagles, stronger than lions. O women of Israel, weep for Saul, for he dressed you in luxurious scarlet clothing and garments decorated with gold. Oh, how the mighty heroes have fallen in battle. Jonathan, he lies dead in the hills. How I weep for you, my brother Jonathan. Oh, how much I loved you, and your love for me was deep, deeper than the love of woman. Oh, how the mighty heroes have fallen, stripped of their weapons, they lie dead. Oh, that's kind of sad. That was a very interesting first chapter for 2nd Samuel. Wow. That was definitely a lot. thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, let me know. And I hope you guys have an amazing and wonderful and blessed rest of your day. Bye bye.